Hi, welcome to the Nicola Valley Talk, brought to you every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Nicola Valley Talk is a product of Experience Nicola Valley Tourism. I am your host, Tania Stewart, eco-blogger with Experience Nicola Valley, social distancing in my home, in the kitchen, while broadcasting, staying safe and healthy. Wow, tonight we have a very special guest and a very special friend of mine. Has been a friend of mine for a very long time. She is an entrepreneur, a business owner, involved in tourism, a tourism guru, sort of say. The list goes on. She's the vice president of Tourism Nicola Valley, Melvina White, again, vice president of TNV, Tourism Nicola Valley. Hi, Melva.
Hi, Tanya.
How are you tonight?
I am just great.
Yeah, can you hear me okay and everything?
I can.
Oh, great. Because technical difficulties, because you were supposed to be on last week, but due to some very bad internet and I guess weather maybe, we couldn't do it. So here we are.
And thank you for having me.
Melva, could you please provide us with a snapshot of yourself, a bio of sort?
Well, I've lived in Merritt coming up about 20 years. I've been in the hospitality, tourism, and music industry for, let's just say, a whole bunch of years. I started out with nightclubs before moving on to hotels with pubs that allowed me to cover all three industries. Right now, my passion is tourism, music, and promoting Merritt.
Oh, well, that's a great passion, Melva. And I mean, like, who wouldn't want to promote tourism here in Merritt in the Nicola Valley, right?
Exactly.
Beautiful as it is. Well, okay, Melva. Due to COVID-19, I mean, that's the biggest thing on our list this year. Many of our local businesses have been severely impacted, with some having to close their doors for good. That's it. What do you feel can be done for those businesses that are still limping along and need a boost?
Well, this is a big, delicate topic, this one, and it makes me very sad that it has come to this for some of our local businesses, as I sympathize and understand what they're going through. I've watched them over the years put their heart and soul into their businesses and weather the storm through some very lean economic times, only to end up in this position because of a virus. There isn't an easy solution if there even is one. It's not as simple as saying, think outside the box, restructure, and move on. Although there's been some temporary financial help from the provincial and federal governments, that's only a short-term band-aid. The other thing with the government help, not all businesses qualified, and in the case of leased premises, not all landlords cooperated in applying for the help. People need to shop at home as much as they can and support the businesses in the community. We need to help them because the business they would like to be in and what we want them to be. I hear people say we need this or that, but if there isn't local support for the businesses we already have, we're not going to attract any new businesses that we would like to see here anytime soon. Sometimes it may be that you can't find what you're looking for in Merritt, but we also need to understand that it's difficult for a business of any size to stock everything that isn't a fly-off-the-shelf item. Usually it can be ordered and be here within a day or two. Maybe as a community, we could have a little patience and think about letting the business order that in for us. The long-term solution for our local businesses boils down to pretty much one thing, and that's local support. The more vibrant and successful the existing businesses in our community can become will without a doubt attract new investment wanting to move to our community and open a business you would like to see in Merritt. There are some awesome resources available to our small business community, and I would strongly recommend business owners connect with Community Futures and take advantage of their free business education, webinars, and networking programs that they have to offer.
And so true. I mean, people need to have a little patience for our business owners, I mean, we're not big block stores here. I mean, we have a couple and everything. And like you're saying, like there's things that they just can't keep on their shelves, because if it's not going out, that's taking up space for other things that they can have that can go off their shelves, which they're relying for their livelihood, right?
Exactly, and their cash flow.
Their cash flow and their overheads. And most of these businesses are renting and stuff like that, I would assume. And also with I'm pretty sure that most business owners will look to get whatever a person is in need of if you just ask, right?
Exactly, and they're more than accommodating. But people are in a rush, and the thing is if we don't have it here, I mean, people get, I guess, frustrated and want it right now, so they hop in their car and spend $30 driving to Kamloops to get it.
Yeah, which they spend more money to go, taking time out from being home with their families, going to a different town, which has, health risks right there. And also, I don't know about you, but when I go to out of town, I end up buying a heck of a lot more than I was even set out to get. So it damages my pocket in that way. So Malva, because Merritt has always been known for many years, way before our time, my time, your time, as a mill town in a logging industry, prominent, with even the mines also, right, in the past, with these industries closing their doors, and if we don't change or roll with the change and with the time and bring in things such as tourism to the valley, and that can have many advantages. And could you provide our listeners with some of these advantages and what it could look like for the Nicola Valley?
Well, according to Destination BC, which is our BC tourism group, provincial tourism in 2018 generated $20.5 billion in revenue.
Ooh.
It contributed tax revenue of more than $1.7 billion. There was $8.3 billion contributed to the BC economy, measured through the gross domestic product, GDP. In fact, tourism contributed more to the GPD than any other primary resource in the province, including forestry, mining, agriculture, etc. There were 19,329 tourism businesses in BC in 2018. 161,500 people were employed in those businesses, and $6 billion was paid in wages and salaries in 2018 through tourism alone. Now ask me what I think the advantages to Merritt would be by creating a strong, healthy, diversified community through tourism. Tourism is a direct boost to our overall economy. A healthy tourism community could assist in the city being able to better balance the need to raise general tax revenue. A healthy tourism industry employs 1 in 10 jobs in a community the size of Merritt. There's a stigma that the tourism industry is all minimum wage employment. That's just simply not the case. Tourism opens a whole new world of opportunities for tourism operators wanting to offer their services and supplies to whatever area of tourism interests them. Fishing, hiking, dirt biking, mountain biking, stargazing, horseback riding, the list is endless. And the gear and supplies needed to participate in any one of these attractions is unlimited. Tourism helps pay for public services and improve infrastructure. It supports the local hospitality industry in many areas. I could go on and on about the many advantages of tourism and how the advantages by far outweigh the negatives.
Wow, yeah. I mean, tourism, and I worked in the tourism industry too, in many different places, and not boating or anything. That surely would have been a nice one. But definitely, I mean, we have to change the Nicola Valley. I mean, we're surrounded by beautiful mountains. I mean, it could be snowing in the mountains in the wintertime, and then down in town, you could be walking around in just shoes. Okay, so Melva, awesome answer to that. So Melva, what do you think our beautiful town of Merritt needs or should focus on to bring in more of these tourist attractions and tourism?
Well, we've got a beautiful natural setting that encompasses unlimited outdoor activities. We have a lake a day as long as you stay, mountain biking, hiking, backpacking areas, dirt biking, car races, ice fishing, cross-country skiing, bird watching, stargazing, the list goes on and on. The first thing we need to do is identify our traveler and develop and improve on our current inventory. For what's going on in the industry right now, Merit is in an incredibly unique position. Everything we have to offer is social distancing friendly, something we should be able to work with fairly easily. Once we have identified our traveler, we need to be able to provide them with everything they may need or want. We need to educate local businesses on what the tourist is wanting and looking for. Once we identify our traveler, we can easily identify their needs. Canada Travel designed a program through Nicola Valley Tourism called Experience Nicola Valley. This program easily targets the traveler we are looking for. Currently, the content the program has been providing through Experience Nicola Valley is traveling across the nation and around the world. It is letting travelers know that Merit is here and we have some very cool things to offer them in Merit and the Nicola Valley. This is confirmed by the amount of calls and emails we receive looking for various things to do or wanting more information on some of our featured blogs.
Like this picture I just had up, I'll quickly bring it up, and so you can, I mean, this is one of what a person we need to attract or focus on are boaters, kayakers, and people who love a lake a day, that love to be at a lake, right?
Yes.
Okay, this leads on to my next question, Melva. Because of COVID-19, people are rediscovering outdoor adventures, camping, mountain biking, getting in touch with nature again. And how do you think tourism activities should be highlighted, and which ones should be highlighted? Say such as dirt biking and such.
Well, we could start by improving on our current outdoor adventure inventory in the Nicola Valley. For example, hiking trails, biking, both mountain and motor, etc. Within the city of Merit, we need to maintain the handprints and erect the other 100 to be displayed. We could look at possibly adding to the mural walk. The handprints and murals of the stars are now part of our history. There have been $1 million spent on, there has been millions of dollars spent on that program, and in my opinion, should be maintained as a part of our history. I believe in creating new attractions as well, but in the process, we need to take care of and showcase what we already have and have become known for. Not only for country music, but our country way of life and all our outdoor adventure attractions. The costs would be minimal of featuring the many things already in place. None of them would cost a lot of money to improve on, and with community support, we have enough inventory here to invite guests 365 days of the year. Every single attraction is social distancing friendly, which is going to be important in our way of life for at least the next 2 years. I also believe it doesn't matter if we don't like country music, fishing, or cross-country skiing, or etc. What matters is the traveling tourists we are inviting to visit thinks that Merit and the Nicola Valley has to offer is spectacular. I look at the tourism situation in Merit as a spoke wheel. Every attraction that we have to offer is one spoke in the wheel. When I sit down and give each spoke a name, there are not many spokes left to fill. We just need to see each existing spoke's value, polish them up and put them out there so they reach far and wide with the clear message of a welcome invite. Right now, it's unfortunate we cannot have the famous Rock and River and Base Coast festivals because they're especially important attractions in our community. Hopefully, we will be able to bring them back sooner than later. The infamous Merit Mountain Music Festival put Merit on the world map. Some like to say it was all negative. However, judging from the crowds year after year and the millions of dollars brought into this community because of that festival, there must have been some positive. There are many facets of the music industry that could be tapped into that doesn't involve a crowd of people, and we need to approach the right people and let them know that we are here and let them know that we are open to their ideas.
So because of COVID-19, people are rediscovering outdoor adventures, camping, hiking, biking, motorbiking, and such like that. So which tourism activities do you think and should be highlighted?
I think all of our outdoor activities should be highlighted, and encourage the travelers to check them out, and especially because all of our activities are COVID safe. The social distancing applies to them all, pretty much. And if you really think about it, Merritt and the Nicola Valley has something to satisfy just about any appetite of any identified traveler. Some of my Merritt friends say, don't tell the 604s and the 250s from outside of Merritt about this spot. And I say, well, nah, of course not. So I decided I will only tell my friends with the 778 numbers. I can't control which 604s or 250s they tell, but they're obviously telling somebody.
Oh, that's funny. That's for sure. And who wouldn't want to come around here? Like that picture up there, that's the Nicola Valley, or Monk Park, I should say. Well, Nicola Lake. And it's just gorgeous. And I was in the springtime when you couldn't even go swimming. Okay, Melva, that was funny. Melva, could you share with our listeners what is so special about the Nicola Valley?
The Nicola Valley is overflowing with history, folklore, and legends. The First Nations history and culture is a tourism draw all on its own. The Nicola Valley is a year-round vacation for anyone that lives here. The whole valley gives a sense of freedom, serenity, and a first-class lifestyle. Along with everything else in Merritt and the Nicola Valley has to offer is the people in the community are number one and the most important. We are blessed to have so many good people in our community that offer their time and expertise in various areas simply because they care. I say thank you to all these volunteers, and especially to the local musicians, because there is a lot of events and programs that wouldn't happen without them.
That is so true, isn't it? I mean, a lot of volunteers, a lot of musicians that take basically nothing coverage for their equipment and that they'll be right there, right?
A lot of times they play for free just to help out and showcase what we have.
Mm-hmm. And to support other businesses and
yes.
Like that. That is awesome. I mean, yeah, and the people of Merritt are amazing. Well, Melva, before you go, I'm going to ask you this question, but even after that, I want to show these pictures. There's a couple, one of you, I want you to explain that one. And it's a nice one, I guarantee you. Okay. So before we go, could you share with us what the Experience Nicola Valley bloggers is and how this talk show means to the Nicola Valley community, and how, in your opinion, is it benefiting local businesses, musicians, nonprofit agencies, and tourism in Merritt and the Nicola Valley?
Well, the Experience Nicola Valley program and the recently added talk show has been an incredible program that continues to grow and grow with a strong social media presence. The program is basically a working program for online marketing. It is not conventional marketing, so it is important that the business community takes a look at it in order to fully understand how it works. The program is extremely effective and, most importantly, affordable for small business and other groups with a limited budget. Everyone involved benefits because they can reach a huge audience that they would not be able to reach on their own with conventional marketing. The A Canada crew of this program are extremely knowledgeable and qualified in the tourism industry. The program is continually upgraded with new and exciting things and just keeps getting better and better. In addition, their strategic marketing concept outweighs any marketing plans I've ever been involved with. I love the program and I can't say enough about it. The benefits are unlimited and I have a lot of fun with it.
And so do I. I just love it. And I truly love how it showcases people in the community, businesses, and everyone. I mean, really, it's just awesome. Well, Melva, that was great having you on as a guest on our Nicola Valley Talk here, which is broadcasted every Thursday at 7 p.m.
I did forget to mention that I'm the country music blogger.
There you have it, people. She is the country music blogger. And let me tell you, if you have not had the pleasure of reading one of those blogs, go to Experience Nicola Valley and read Melvina White's blogs because they are amazing. And which one was it that got such high recognition?
George Jones.
That's right, okay? And there were things about him I had no clue. Like, I mean, don't need this rocking chair, and him driving down the street in that not John Deere.
The John Deere tractor to the liquor store.
Yeah. And didn't his wife would haul him out of the bar?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, there you have it, people. Like, really go and read these blogs because they are amazing. She is a talented writer, that's for sure. So Melva, I'm going to bring up these pictures here. You see who's on that horse?
No.
That's you on a horse.
Oh my God.
So when you were talking earlier about outdoor adventures and outdoor tourism and horseback riding being hugely on many people's list, I believe it's AP Ranch.
Yes, I think it is.
Okay, and that's AP Guest Ranch, and they're amazing place, right? I mean, the trail ride was beautiful because I was there with you, but I thought I'd show a picture of you.
Absolute beautiful ranch. Ton of fun. Ton of things to do.
Great hosts. Great
Yeah.
hosts, that's for sure. Okay, I want to show another picture.
Well, that's Julie. She's a blogger.
Yeah. So that was her Julie. But she is kissing the fish, which is a proud thing to do. I hear when it's a good fish. I don't think she was actually kissing it, but it's kiss the fish thing.
I think because it was so big.
Yeah, that's right. Okay? And that's at Lumbum, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
And Julie camps out there all like from what, April or something, or maybe earlier, till October. So
Something
another
like
thing,
that.
seasonal here in Merritt. Okay, you can camp just basically all year round if you really wanted to. Okay, so Melva, again, I want to thank you and for those pictures also. What a good sport you are, and thank you for the great insight to tourism and the Nicola Valley. And really neat. Okay, so I thank you again for being my guest. Is there anything else you would like to say before I let you go?
No, I just think that everybody should come and take a look at Merritt and Nicola Valley and see what we have to offer here and take advantage of all the fun things to do, especially if they like outdoor activities.
That's true. Well, thank you, Melva, and I will see you in the green room.
All right.
Well, there you have it, people. What a great talker that Melvina White is, and I can guarantee, and I can stake everything on it, that this woman is one of the hardest working people I have ever known in my life. I mean, she's such a hard worker, and she loves and is passionate about Merritt and the Nicola Valley and tourism. Okay, so I would like to thank you guys for tuning in and join us next week, again at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And please remember the 4 R's: rethink, reuse, reduce, and recycle. Think about your carbon footprint and keep our landfills less full. Okay, so thank you again. Good night.